1-0 defeat down here at Sauchie. It's difficult not to mention the decisions that turned the game. What are your thoughts on the penalty?
I think the penalty, I'd like to see it again to be definitive. I think there's very little contact. I think it's an easy decision. I think an easy decision for a referee just to make it, but he's got to look at it in the context where it is. I'm not convinced it's a stonewall penalty, and I'd be open enough and honest enough to say, but it's ultimately cost us the points today, because one goal separates us. And I think first half there was nothing in the game at all. Second half it's just a barrage of just attack from us. We controlled the whole second half and we've not got anything to show for it. I think probably if you look at stats, we've got the ball 80% and it's just waves and waves of attack, and we've just not been able to get that final touch, and it's disappointing, it's frustrating, because you put that much into the game, but there's some strange decisions happen in games, and there's been some real strange ones today, and I obviously have to be wary of what I can and can't say, but there's 2 or 3 decisions today that it has an impact on what the ultimate scoreline is.
As you say, first half wasn't great. I don't say that we were any worse than Sauchie, or for that matter any better. But second half we were much better and battered Sauchie.
Yeah, I think we said at half time that we need to come out, we need to be positive, we need to do things right, and we did that. And I mean, you've got to give the guys praise for that, because they stuck to it. Even when guys were coming off and were making changes, we just kept on going at it. We kept creating opportunities, we kept creating width, and we were getting at them. So we're pleased with the second half performances, but I feel that it's a game that we should have taken something from. It was minimum a point there, and I think if we'd scored at some point in the second half, we would have won the game, because we were so dominant in the second half, creating so many chances. So that's the bit that it's disappointing. We didn't manage to get something, because it would have been good to see how Sauchie reacted if we did get the equaliser, and I think we were worth it. We had the chances, and as I say, there was a few decisions that went against us that, again, I'd like to see on camera, because I don't think they were right.
Several candidates for man of the match this afternoon. Personally, I thought Barry Gurley and Bailey Steele were outstanding.
I thought the back four was tremendous today, and you can include Alan Cormack in that as well, but Bailey and Barry were superb today. I would give man of the match to Barry. I think he's really stepped up, coming on loan here, and he's come up a couple of divisions, and he's been superb for the last 2-3 weeks. His performance today was excellent. He was prepared to get involved, and clever as well. He used the ball very, very well, and he was part of what we were doing going forward. I think the big special mention to Derek Patterson, who's been out injured for the last 4 or 5 weeks, to come through 90 minutes on a heavy park, and he did really well. He didn't really have a great deal to do today, and I think the back four, if we look at the game, I'm not sure they had a great deal to do for 90 minutes. Yeah, there was a couple chances here and there, but yeah, it's disappointing, but we've got to look at this as a positive as well. We've got to take something from this, and for me the second half performance is what we're holding on to, because that's as good as we've been in the last 4 or 5 weeks, and we're really, really dominated, and we're really was aggressive getting forward, and that's positive, because that's what we've been working on now, is the aim to now get that in for 90 minutes, because if we do that we're going to cause teams problems. So yeah, on to next week.
Finally, as if our injury list wasn't bad enough, it looked like a bad one for Sam.
Yeah, he looks like he's caught his ankle. I don't know whether it's with a challenge or he's done it himself, but yeah, he's in a lot of discomfort, and we'll need to just keep an eye on how that goes. Yeah, squad is light. It's been light for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and that shows in results, because we don't necessarily have a great deal of depth to go and change things. But we'll look at that. There's a couple of things. Adam Harwood's hopefully light the end of the tunnel for him, and Luke McGean coming back into the game. So we'll reassess things on training Monday. We'll get ourselves together, and we'll move on from here. And we will do, because that's the way we do things here. We'll not dwell on this. We'll learn from it, and we'll kick on, and we'll look forward to trying to take that second half performance to 90 minutes down in Broxburn next week.